Tonight on Louisville Tonight Live.
It's the procedure that erases wrinkles without surgery. So what's the catch?
Botox is a botulism toxin, actually.
See why Kentuckiana's lining up for a shot of pretty poison.
Good evening, Kentuckiana. I'm Bob Sokoler.
And I'm Kirby Adams. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, regular viewers know we always try to keep you on the cutting edge of plastic surgery and other wrinkle remedies.
But Melinda Morrison has found a truly amazing new procedure that can turn back the hands of time in just a few minutes. Melinda.
Well, it's true, Bob and Kirby. What if I told you that you can decrease the signs of aging without going under the knife for a facelift or even feeling the burn of a laser, and it can all be done during your lunch break? Well, if you're not afraid of a little poison, this new procedure is for you. It's called Pretty Poison, touted on 2020 as the wrinkle remedy for the baby boomers. And now it's finally arrived in Louisville. Plastic surgeon Brad Calobrace is one of a few doctors in town who offers Botox.
I think it's great to be able to offer them some form of non-surgical treatment and to delay facelifts or endoscopic brow lifts.
But what exactly is this poison?
Botox is a botulism toxin, actually, that's been around since the early 80s. It was actually used to try to treat certain eye conditions and people that would have facial spasm. They would inject this Botox, or this botulism toxin, to paralyze the muscle so that you would produce symmetry in the face.
What happened next may have changed the face of wrinkle treatment forever. Doctors noticed a surprising side effect with their Botox patients.
When they were doing that, they realized that this actually had cosmetic benefits, that actually people noticed that their forehead was smoother, that around their eyes were smoother, and so doctors started to begin to use this for cosmetic purposes.
The day we visited Dr. Calabrace, Joy Mars, a 42-year-old nurse, was trying Botox for the first time.
It's quick, it's easy, it's non-invasive. I can have it done and go back to work and not have any problems.
And her hopes for the procedure?
That when I do this, this won't be here, and when I do this, these lines will be very, very much smaller.
So within minutes, Joy will be frown line free.
And I'm going to mark her lines just to help me in my injection to make sure that I get the medicine in the right location.
After a series of injections and approximately 5 minutes, Joy is able to go back to work. If you've picked up a recent fashion magazine, you've surely seen articles about Botox. Celebrities are lining up to get their injections. But what are the drawbacks to this wrinkle remedy for the 90s?
One of the bad things that could happen would be that you'd start to notice one side of the brow may droop a little bit more than the other. That's temporary and it goes away.
Been 3 weeks. And how soon afterwards did you notice the change?
Maybe by that night, but certainly by the next morning.
Did it work?
The wrinkles that I had up here are just pretty much all the way gone. And the ones that I had right here, it doesn't look like I'm trying to frown or scowl.
It's true. Joy literally cannot furrow her brow. So it looks like we can add Botox to the ever-growing list of tricks to turn back time.
And assuming that we can keep Botox in supply and that the FDA will continue to approve the Botox batches, I think it's here to stay.
Wow, it almost seems too good to be true. So how much does it cost and how long does it last?
Well, that is the catch with Botox. It's very expensive, between $400 and $700, you know, depending on how many regions you get Botoxed. And it only lasts between 3 and 6 months. So it's a big price to pay, but it does work.
It can kind of add up.
Yeah, it can add up, and it's not permanent like a facelift. I mean, you have a facelift or something done like that, you don't necessarily have to do it again. Botox is like collagen and some of the other things that you keep having to repeat.
But they looked very good.
They did.
And they didn't have to get cut, so
That's
there
a
are
good
plus
thing.
sides too. All right, thanks, Melinda.
Thank you.
With that, Bob,